Hello and welcome. This is Marie from ReAlign.com. Thank you so much for joining me. I am on a mission to help you get better in your health journey. So the other day I was talking to you about going into a elimination protocol. So that is taking yourself down to just one protein and then slowly adding things back in. Now, I did talk about adding proteins back in, and there's a reason why I want you to stay with proteins. So over time, we can accumulate different microbiome that's actually detrimental to our body's gut. And what it's called is an upper fermenting gut. This will sometimes just manifest as maybe a small amount of bloat to a massive amount of bloat. I've experienced both. It can also manifest as irritability in your gut in terms of constipation, diarrhea, flip-flopping back and forth, sometimes having belching, sometimes having heartburn or acid reflux. So in this last 3 months, what I've noticed is that I certainly did have an upper fermenting gut. I also was going through a detox that landed some dumping and some discomfort in my chest. So I've been battling with a massive cough, hence the water you'll always see me with in my videos, and sometimes coughing in my videos because I don't edit. So what I want to address here is that the reason for the staying with the protein is that fermentation. It will continue to accumulate if you feed it. Now, what do you feed it? Well, actually, any plants, any fruits will feed that fermentation. It could manifest as small intestinal bacterial overgrowth, SIBO, small intestinal bacterial overgrowth. It could also be candida. Now, candida doesn't need to come out of you in terms of a yeast infection, okay? It can also be candida in your body. I've experienced this myself, and there's certain detox protocols you can do with that and certain supplements, or you could let your body heal itself by what I'm about to share with you. So when you're looking at the upper fermenting gut, the way to kill everything off is to abstain from your fruits and your vegetables. So this is why I highly encourage you to go to just proteins and slowly integrate some good fats, because that's going to really help you digest things. The fat is actually what helps pull the other fats toxicity and draw them out of your body. So let me rephrase that in a different way. We have fat cells and toxins get stored in our fat cells. So if we only ever have no fat, low fat, we actually do ourselves a huge disservice, because we need the new fat to come and clean up the old fat and pull the toxins, the toxicity out of our body. So by having the proteins and the fats while you're doing this type of detoxification, it's only going to enhance you to decrease the fermentation. Now, there are no major numbers to say here how long this process is going to take. So what you end up doing is being able to slowly integrate something back, and this might be weeks or months down the road, and see what happens for you. So I can be a little impatient when it comes to trying to be somebody who uses my own body for science. So I'll give you a little bit of a flashback. So during my detox, I had just gone through a whole bunch of the oxalate dumping. I was detoxing the halides, and I'm actually still going through this. And I had gone through a 48-hour fast, which was 24 hours of just water and sea salt. And the next was going into some broth. The broth was just chicken broth. Then I started to integrate a small amount of chicken as I was coming off of the fasted part. And I went into a shorter eating window of 16 and 8, meaning I was consuming broth and food in that 8-hour window, and then just water in the 16 hours. I decided, you know what, I want a little bit more fat. So I grabbed a half an avocado and I combined my chicken and my avocado, one of my favorite things to eat. And I kid you not, I went from just transitioning to having 2 good nights of sleep, which I hadn't had in 2 weeks' time. Yeah, that's right, 2 weeks not sleeping. Happy days. To all of a sudden having a night that was just absolutely horrendous. I was up multiple times. It just so happened that my girl Bella here, you can see, Bella, my Doberman girl there in the background, she was also up several times in the night, and she doesn't normally get up. So she was restless because I was restless. And so from that, I deducted, okay, obviously avocado is a problem, and let's figure out why. So I went and did some more research, and lo and behold, I found out that avocado can be a disruptor to my fermenting gut. So this is why I encourage you to get into just having a single protein and having some good hydration and salt so that you can help, and have natural sources of fat. So the fat on a piece of steak, the fat on, secreto, Iberian secreto, is really something that I love. Fat in an egg. An egg is phenomenal. Again, you're looking at a good amino profile. You're looking at nutrient-dense foods. And so I really want to encourage you to try and detox this way. All right, it looks like Bella's getting a little on the rambunctious side, so I'm going to go and head off to my day. Thank you so much for joining me. It's Marie from ReHayden.com. Go ahead and like my video down below. Check back to some of the previous ones that I've done on my journey to better health, of oxalate dumping, learning about halides, and just overall cleaning up my fermenting gut. Thank you all, and have a blessed day. Ciao for now.